Right, it's been 8 days since I potted these up. So let's take them and have a look. I was concerned at the start that there wasn't enough moisture in there, but now, seeing it, I'm starting to think it's fine. See that? However, as this is an experiment, what I was thinking of doing was keeping, because I've got 2 pots of each plant, what I was thinking of doing was keeping 1 of each in the bag and 1 of each, taking them out of the bag and putting them together in this. Does it make a difference? Let's have a look at them first. So this is Dawn Redwood. What I'm looking for is that there's no mould. I'm not expecting to see anything yet. See, that looks really dry. This one needs a squirt on the soil. There we go. So they can stay in the bags. 1 of each. There we go. Have a little bit of air coming in. So there we are, that's day 8 we're on. Got 1 lot staying in the bags. I'll keep the bags. And 1 set of each going in here. And we'll come back again in another week's time. Right, I've got problems. Mould. And whilst I know I can't be entirely not to blame for this, these pots I have used in the past when I've tried to grow things and they got mouldy. I've had these out to dry off a little bit to try and stop the mould, but I don't want to keep using these pots. But what I don't want to do is use plastic ones. So I've got some replacements. Now, being terracotta, I shouldn't get mould, I hope. And it's just better, it's just as environmentally friendly as this, I think. Reusable properly. So, what I need to do is transfer them, because the ones in the bag have sweated, they're damp, and they are covered in mould. Interestingly, I think the mould patches are where my fingers have been in the past. What does that say about me? Filth monster. I don't know if this is a good idea. I hope it is. Tell me. Oh, look, there's mould everywhere. So what I want to do is transfer them into these. But I think I'm going to put fresh soil in. Got these. I think I'll get them soaking. Let's see what happens. 10. Oh, they're going a lot quicker than the last ones did. Like, really quick. I like that. Now, whilst that's doing that, we need to put something to cover the hole, the drainage hole. Maybe I've just seen the floor in my... Got a spare. Got to be careful, Neil. Wow. Okay. Wondering whether to bring you closer and look this way, maybe. Because I need to find, each time, I need to find the seeds. And the seeds should be on top, but that's also a case of me remembering what the things look like. Let's get soil in the pots first. I'll bring you over. So these have expanded so much quicker than the last ones did. Amazing. But, so we're going to, look, done that. We'll put those, one of those at least, in each one, if not a bit more. These are slightly larger. In fact, I think it's going to take 2. These pots are a little excessive, are they? What do you think? Tell me. Because there are multiple seeds in these, so, but stuff isn't going to stay long, and then I'll just pot them up as they need to when they get bigger. No? These are definitely coconut husk. I know that because it says so on the packet. More water. Alright, this bit's not going to be too fun. Because what I've got to do is search for seeds now. Right, I'm going to do the same seeds at a time. So what have we got? Scots pine. Scots pine. I think I can actually see one. Let's get rid of the sticks. Got mould on the sticks, look. I think that is actually one of them. Look at that. Looks good. Soil's dry. Oh, but look, they started sprouting, look. So, they won't need stratification, but logically, I should be emptying this one, shouldn't I, and seeing what I can find. Oh, there's mould everywhere. Okay, Scots pine is sprouting. Or 3 have. Look at that. Let's get these replanted. 1. Yeah. That's my thoughts. Cover them over. Just a bit. Can you see that? Hopefully that's focusing. 2 of them haven't sprouted anything yet, although this one looks like it might be getting there. Just put them just in. One that's sprouted. Give that root a chance. Just cover them over. Because it's terracotta, I'm going to just write Scots pine on the side with a pencil. And I'm going to weigh them. So I've got an idea of how much water's in them. Ish. 114 grams. It's just so I can keep an eye on how much water is in it. Right, next we've got larch. So, I know I'm only looking for 4. However, I don't remember what they look like. Ah, there's one. There it is. Good. Am I just transferring the mould across? That surprised me. Right, only 2 in each. Okay, they've not done anything yet. Well, maybe that one is actually. I think that one might be starting to go. Just cover them over. Okay, so far we found all the seeds. What's next? Red maple. Because we know these ones, it says it's going to have to be stratified. These should be easy to locate. There's one. There's another one. There's the other one. Brilliant. That's 3. That one, is it mouldy? Hope not. Okay, let's put the 2 in here. What's next? Norwegian spruce. Mould. There's one. Oh, look, it's starting to sprout. Look. There's one. Yep, there's one at least, and that's sprouting as well. 2, look at that, sprouting as well. The ones that have got roots forming, should I be putting their roots down into the soil like that? Tell me in the comments. That leaves us with dawn redwood. The ones I was most interested in. Hopefully these aren't ruined. But these I think will be the hardest to find. I'm not sure I'm going to find these. No, okay. It's actually very obvious. Not those. I think that's sprouting as well. Look. There it is. Found all of the seeds. Look at that. Brilliant. I think that one's really sprouting. Interesting. Trouble is I can't pick the thing up and I don't want to damage it. See that? Little sprout, I think. Dawn redwood. It's in the one with 2 in it. Cover them over. Right, well they're all potted. So we're going to do exactly what we did last time. Well, midway I put 1 of each in this. So let's do that. We can get them out of the way. Norway spruce. Larch. Scots pine. Maple. And dawn redwood. These are the bags I took the other ones out of last time. I don't want to use the mouldy bags. So there's the dawn redwood. Really happy to see that they're sprouting. Means I did something right before the mould. Right, that's them all bagged up. So they are all going back in here. And we're just going to put these back in here, just for convenience. So really pleased that most of them have got some sprouting, apart from the red maple, which I knew was going to take time. So that's really great. So I think we'll leave it there. I'll keep you posted.